The moment has finally come. Binance has finally made an official statement in regards to the GALA V2 contract migration, and as we can see from GALA's market today, up over 10% and still rising, it is very, very good news indeed. With this massive piece of clarity and the additional announcements surrounding the GALA ecosystem today, this could very well be the start of GALA's insanely bullish price reversal. So if you don't want to miss out on any future GALA announcements, and if you enjoy this type of content, then let me know by smashing that like button down below and subscribing to the channel with the post notification bell turned on. So to start off the video today, I'll do my due diligence and read out the updated list of exchanges that are in support of the new GALA token. And I'll also leave a link in the description for any of you who would like to check this out for yourself. But now the list goes as follows. You can see Binance right here at the very top. We also have BingX, Bitfinex, Bitrue, Bitstamp, Bitvavo, Bybit, CoinsBH, Gate, Huobi, Kraken, KuCoin, Mexi, Endax, Nexo, Novadex, OKX, Swissborg, Whitebit and ZipMex. And of course, ledgers, hardware wallets, Coinbase wallet and MetaMask according to GALA are also eligible for the upgrade as well, and this whole process should be automatic, so you won't have to do a single thing. But now that Binance has officially and finally stepped forward, it seems that the main elements of FUD has started to disperse. And we can see that now with GALA's market as it is up almost 12% already today, and in my opinion, it may continue to rise even more rapidly. So if you haven't bought GALA right now, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice, but now may be one of the best times to invest, as I personally believe that GALA will not dump any further than it is currently right now. And now, this further means that we can actually start properly focusing on the good news that have been coming up for GALA that will help solidify the success of the industry in the future, and also help support my belief that GALA can potentially reach as high as $1 in the next crypto bull run. So to get started off with, we have more updates in regards to Mayhem. As we can see here, Mayhem intensifies with launches, competitions and estate NFTs. There's so much more to May than the weather. And to summarize this article, Grit has now been made open and completely free for all through the Epic Games platform, which I actually covered in my video yesterday alongside more major GALA announcements. So if you want to keep up to date, then make sure you check that video out, link will be in the description. Furthermore, on the GALA's mobile games, Dragon Strike is almost ready for the big Web3 launch, which is very, very big news because the mobile gaming market is massive and absolutely cannot be ignored. And the initial features of this game will include the ability to play with your NFT heroes and mint them in the future. Townstar also received massive upgrades and makeovers recently and have many major opportunities to make money in the game right now. Spider Tanks has also been popping off right now after the economy changes, and we have seen content creators and players like Classy Games make $200 a session, which is insane. The rounders are actually now offering rewards within video content for the tech test, for which 10 content creators will win $500 in GALA each. And then also we have had Champions Arena, which has had some massive updates, as we can see here from Jason Briggs. This sounds pretty freaking cool. Someone mentioned it to me and it initially sounded kind of steep, and I've been pushing for more accessible NFTs, but the reality is that this reminds me a lot of the Last Expedition sale conception. It's a subscription, not just an NFT. Totally changes the dynamics. So we have a look at this a little bit further here. We can see with the release and announcement of the Nexus bundle. The Nexus is an important part of any aspiring player's toolset, and Nexus allows players to attach NFT champions to it. Those champions can then be accessed by players and used in their battles, meaning the rewards can be split between the owner of the champion and the owner of the Nexus. And in future sales, all Nexus holders will get a new bonus NFT each time Nexus bundles are sold, which is very, very big for those people who get in early right now. But the mayhem doesn't stop there, as GALA are now offering the Meta Award NFT, which is very, very big news. And we can see this further here, that the exclusive NFT items up for grabs in Mayhem hail from their upcoming games Last Expedition and Dawn of Fire. Both of these games are very highly anticipated to be very, very big titles for GALA in the future, as they have industry experts that have worked on massive titles like Call of Duty, Halo, Doom and all of that working in these projects, which is insane. These unique collectibles will not only be a testament to your gaming prowess, but will also have a significant impact on your gameplay experience within these titles. So we can see this here within Dawn of Fire. They are going to be releasing the NFT called the Whispering Twin Source. It looks very, very cool. It emits an otherworldly wail within each swing of its blades. And then we also have the NFT within the last expedition, which seems to be a gun buddy when you slay your first Ravager, one of the mobs inside last expedition, which is also very, very cool. These two unique NFTs are the first of their kind, and who knows, they may end up being made limited in the future. Not much has been released about them as of yet, and should they be scarce, this more than likely would increase the value of them as well. But equally, if they're deemed as valuable and cool enough for people to actually want to buy and invest in them in the future, that might also increase the value as well, just like we already see with CSGO skins today. May is one of the busiest and best times for GALA in history, and with all they are trying to do, giving back to the community, making it easier than ever to play and earn, and increasing the awareness of their games by making them accessible for all. This is how you build up an industry, a community, an ecosystem, and the belief that GALA will be so much more in the future. More and more people are starting to see and listen to GALA. As a matter of fact, BitCub very recently announced a strategic partnership with GALA, and now there will be an Ask Me Anything in 2 days time discussing the future of GALA and the partnership they have formed. More media platforms are noticing the growth of GALA and importance of Web3 and are starting to make coverage on it. We're further back to my belief as to why I believe that Web3 and GALA games is so undervalued right now and can easily make outlandish gains in the not so distant future. But just as a reminder, GALA is more than just a gaming industry. They have dabbled in music and in metaverse, in DeFi, but also in film, as we can see here with the Ghost of Ruin. Check out this behind the scene look at one of the monsters that will be created in Ghost of Ruin. Can you believe the size of this tentacle monster? Let's just listen to what they have to say about this.
So in the game of Ruin, there's going to be monsters, and then some of these monsters are like this tentacle that just freaking burst up under the ground. The rest of the monsters underground, maybe you don't want to ever see that part. You know, I'm not sure I want to. In these model sheets, what the studio is trying to present is everything the artist might need to sort of translate it into storyboards and also translate it into the CG version of what it's going to be and how they're going to rig it and how it needs to move and things like that. And size comparison, as you can see there, Lee is down there. He'll be our sort of size guide, and they'll drop him in there to sort of give everyone an idea just how big this freaking tentacle is. And obviously, as you can see, it's pretty big and wicked. It's got like weird little fingers on the end of it that will grab you and do bad things to you. And a lot of weird suction cups and a lot of razor blades on its back. And it's just like, you don't want to like mess with this thing.
And then we also have some updates within the Voxverse as well, as we can see here. There's a Voxverse dance, which you can see on the screen right now, and there's plans to make the Voxverse dance available on GALA Music at some point very soon, which is exciting. But also, there may be different versions of the Vox dance based on what zone, what genre you are in. As you can see this question here, can we have different versions of the Vox dance within each region of Voxverse? So Western is like a boot and scooting country, horror is a thriller dance, fantasy pop disco dance, cyberpunk is punk and rock, and city versions is the original rap of the Vox dance. And a relevant reply to this saying that I think there should be multiple, but they need to be in the game. So that basically means that they do have plans potentially to do this in the future, but nothing has been set in stone just yet. But very exciting nonetheless, especially because Voxverse should be released to us at some point this year, as it's already been announced. So in conclusion, GALA is finally looking green again. There's so much development going on within GALA, and this project is still very, very promising. And now that Binance and numerous other exchanges have announced the support of the contract migration, we may very well see an insane price reversal to come for GALA. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do trade your own discretion and do your own research. And if you enjoyed this video today, please like, share and subscribe. But remember, it's just a coin. And I'll see you in the next video.